My wife looked me straight in the eyes and said, I want the house, I want the cars, I want every dollar we own. Just take the boy and leave. My lawyer begged me to fight. My family called me crazy. My friends thought I had lost my mind, because when the divorce papers came, I signed everything away without arguing. But what nobody knew was that I had already won. And at the final hearing, her smile disappeared the moment her lawyer leaned over and whispered 5 words into her ear. My name is Daniel. For 15 years, I thought I had the perfect marriage. We had a beautiful house, 2 cars, a successful business, and a son named Ethan. From the outside, everything looked perfect. Inside, everything was falling apart. The woman I loved had slowly become someone I no longer recognized. She stopped talking to me, stopped laughing with me, stopped caring about our family. Then one evening she sat across from me at the dinner table and said the words that changed my life forever. I want a divorce. I wasn't shocked. Deep down, I knew it was coming. What shocked me was what came next. She wanted the house, she wanted both cars, she wanted the savings, she wanted the business, everything. Then she looked at our son and said something that broke my heart. You can keep him. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Ethan was only 10 years old. What kind of mother says that? The next morning, I hired a lawyer. After reviewing everything, he smiled confidently. This will be easy. No judge will agree to her demands. But something felt wrong. I wasn't angry. I wasn't interested in revenge. I just wanted peace. Weeks later, my lawyer called. Don't sign anything. Fight this. I asked him one question. If I give her everything, what happens? He looked confused. You'll lose millions. I nodded. Then prepare the papers. Everyone thought I was insane. My brother stopped speaking to me. My friends called me weak. Even my lawyer said it was the biggest mistake of my life. But they didn't know what I knew. For years, I had quietly documented everything. Not because I expected a divorce, because I wanted to protect my son. Every missed school event, every ignored birthday, every month she spent away from home, every message proving she had no interest in raising Ethan. I kept records of everything. Not for revenge, for truth. When custody discussions began, she barely showed up. Her focus was always the same. Money, property, assets. The judge noticed. The social workers noticed. Even her own attorney seemed uncomfortable. Yet she continued demanding more. Then came the final hearing. The courtroom was packed. My wife walked in smiling. She looked victorious. The settlement agreement was ready. House, cars, savings, investments, everything. Exactly what she wanted. My lawyer leaned toward me one last time. We can still stop this. I shook my head. No. The judge asked if I understood the agreement. Yes, Your Honor. Then I signed. My wife smiled. A huge smile. The kind of smile people wear when they think they've won. The courtroom whispered. People stared at me. Some looked sorry for me. Others looked disappointed. Then the judge opened the custody report. The room became silent. For several minutes, he reviewed documents and evidence. Then he began reading his decision. Every word changed the atmosphere. The report detailed years of neglect, missed responsibilities, lack of parental involvement, and one undeniable fact. My son wanted to stay with me, not because he was told to, because that's where he felt safe. My wife's smile slowly faded. The judge continued speaking. Then he announced his ruling. Full custody would remain with me. All parental decisions would be made by me. My wife would receive limited visitation. The room was silent. But that wasn't the moment everything changed. The real moment happened seconds later. Her lawyer suddenly leaned over and whispered something into her ear. Just 5 words. 5 simple words. The boy gets the trust. Her face turned white, because she had forgotten one thing. Years earlier, my father had created a protected family trust, legally structured, completely separate, untouchable in divorce court. And according to the trust documents, every major asset eventually transferred to Ethan. Not me, not her. Ethan. The house, the investments, the future business profits, everything. The assets she fought for weren't truly hers. They were being preserved for our son, and as Ethan's legal guardian, I would manage them until adulthood. Suddenly she realized what had happened. She spent months chasing wealth, while I spent months protecting our child. She fought for things. I fought for family. She won the battle she wanted. I won the one that mattered. For the first time all day, she looked scared. Not because she lost money, because she finally understood what everyone else understood. The court wasn't judging who wanted the assets. The court was judging who wanted the child. And that answer had become painfully obvious. As we left the courtroom, she never looked at me. She never spoke. She simply walked away. A year later, Ethan was thriving. Better grades, more confidence, more happiness. The house remained a home. The business continued growing. And every decision I made had one purpose: protecting my son. People still ask why I didn't fight for the money. The answer is simple. Money can be replaced. Cars can be replaced. Houses can be replaced. But a child only gets one parent willing to stand beside them when everything falls apart. And that's a responsibility worth more than anything money can buy. When everyone thought I had surrendered, I was actually protecting the only thing that mattered. She chased the house. She chased the cars. She chased the money. One chose my son. And in the end, the person who fights for family never truly loses.